What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we are going to be going over none other than the Market Watch. We got a few more days of me where I'm at, so yeah, setup is different, and video is going to look completely different than my normal setup. So hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay safe, stay healthy, and let's get into it. So first off, we have RideMyAvatar from Exceed Apocalypse BT-15. So we're going to be taking a look more of BT-15 cards just to see what the first week has done. So hopefully there's plenty of things you guys can enjoy with this, but with RideMyAvatar, we're sitting at €7.50 to about €8 range, which is not terrible actually. A lot of people, I don't know how DigiPolice is going to handle once we get into there. It's definitely a tier 2 deck. You know, I don't count any 1.5s really anymore. It's just a weird kind of thing that nobody wants to hear. Oh, my deck's tier 2. Well, there's a lot of tier 2 decks. Really, nothing's really above each other. They kind of really combo into that format. Like, they all have strengths and weaknesses and values. So it's just stuff to take a look here. Let's see. Europe side, following track, we're at €6 to €8, and it's going up. I think DigiPolice has potential, but it's any ball game here. Metal Gurumon Ace definitely showing down. We're down to 14s, almost close to 13s. Well, we're close to 14s really. We're like $14.50-ish range, which is not terrible. I expect this to dip down some more just because a lot of people are probably going to underestimate Metal Gurumon for a while, and then basically it's going to do fine in the meta as long as Setcon's not like the dominant threat in the whole thing. So, yeah. Europe side looking like €17 to €20. One thing I noticed is the same thing kind of happened with last set with War Greymon secret. You know, a secret of maybe 2 to 3s. Kind of just hold this range in the 17s for a little bit and then starts pettering down. And Digimon Ace alternate art kind of sitting in the range I was warning you guys it would probably fall to. We're at €38 range, which isn't terrible. I kind of expect for the alternate art to sit here for a while, probably come down a little bit more, but over time it's just going to probably pander back up. Europe side looking like €33.50, and plenty in stock in there. It goes to 35s pretty quickly. Ancient Greymon alternate art, Great Legends BT4. It's up to $28, like up to 30s actually. So no surprise here. The reason for this was last night's reveals kind of pushed this deck into realization that it's going to be expensive. So Ancient Greymon definitely jumped up. I put it on my Twitter that it started jumping up and it was on buyout. Now it kind of just cooled off after a day. So plenty of stock relisted here. Europe well, regular art, same thing happened. We're into the 14s. So if you've had this and you had no intentions of playing Ancient Greymon again, it's a good time to sell, actually. There's good money involved here, and you're definitely going to make some profit. So time to list them, get your value out of there, and boom. Europe side looking not even affected, really. They're still holding strong in the €9s to €10 range, and then they go right to 15s and up. But that's pretty good, actually. Let's see what the regular is sitting at. €7 to €8 to 10s. Not terrible either. That's pretty solid. Let's see. Ancient Gurumon alternate art, Great Legends BT-04, $24 and up. Same thing happened. Once the reveals for the new support showed up, these cards just went up. There's no surprise here. 25s, 30s. Yeah, regular art though, same thing happened. It's at there's somebody with a 5 listing, but about that, it's just like 10s. Looking like €8.50, €10 just for the alternate art, not terrible. And then regular art's at €4.20 to €6. No real hype happening here much. I'm not surprised here. If you guys have it on the Europe side, list them as well. I think you make your best bank money. Agility training's going up. Bloom Lord is starting to get the catch hype, but also we do have the advanced deck Terriermon and then green tournaments up the wazoo. So looking at it, 8s to 9s. Europe side looking like €8 to €10 to €12 and climbing. No surprise, green only tournament affecting this, and you guys have basically the advanced deck coming out, and you have Bloom Lord, and you have other good green decks across the board. Gabumon alternate art kind of now finally cooling off, which is kind of good to see. You know, now down into the 27s to 20 8 ranges, which isn't bad. It could be a lot worse. I mean, guys, this was touching 30s. Now it's starting to come down. We got like 25s. You know, good to see Gabumon starting to pander down. Regular arts are now down into the $9.38 range from that 15, but there was nothing beating that $5 release. So, yeah, it's double the price, kind of expected. Just, guys, I don't see this thing going down to 5s again for a long time. So, just keep this on your just knowing. Europe side looking like €6 to €7 for the regular art, and then counterpart is looking like 19s to 20s. Okay. Seadramon, it's just after that buyout earlier, it's just been holding this $14 range, $15 range strong. I mean, it's a good card, don't get me wrong. I don't know if this will continue to be viable, so it's either you don't use it or you do. It has a lot of potential, especially because the inheritable is really strong. You know, there's plenty of options, and then if it's pulled out of it, one of your blue Digimon cannot be deleted by battle until the end of the opponent's turn. There's a lot of potential with this, and maybe one day the Fish Brigades will actually be able to do something. Europe side looking like 17s to €20. Magna Angemon Ace Blast Ace showing some climb up. So I would hold off a little bit more if this is continuing into next week. Maybe we'll see them hit $6 again. So if people are really needing this card, which is a potential because SetCon is really scary in this format, there's not many decks that can just out the option power pool that it does have. Just something to think about. Europe side looking like €3.50, €4 to 5s. Yeah, I would hold off as well from selling this. This probably is a wait for it to go up more. Wargreymon Ace alternate art, we're 11s to 12s. It's coming down. Good to see. Europe side looking like 15s to €16, going down as well for the ulti. Begagermon alternate art, $21.75. This thing is never coming down again, is it? So this thing started at 30, touched down to 21, and it's just been hovering this 21 range. People are very comfortable paying 21 for this card. Europe side looking like €24 to €27, and it's the same thing. People are just comfortable paying these prices. So it's going to stay at this high demand. Angelwolmon alternate art shooting up. Mastemon is actually quite scary. Even if you don't have the Ukumon engine, I think this is still a really good deck going into EX06. And I'm not surprised. Angelwolmon definitely has the service for the Mirai stuff, but also just very solid Angelwolmon. Regular arts kind of cooling off now. Instead of this $5 range, we're kind of starting to peter off into the 4s again, which is fine, actually. So, might be a time to start picking them up if you guys have future plans for the Angelwolmon. €4.30, €5, and going down. Morphemon. Oh, wait. Excuse me, please. We skipped something. Let me get that back. Let's see what the ulti art is, though. €40 to 45 to €50. Yeah, the waifu tax. And Woolach, you and me, if I ever meet you, we're going to have conversations because you're ridiculous half the time when I see your numbers. But outside of that, really solid pricing. Morphemon is starting to climb up, boys and girls. This was a ticking time bomb. I warned you. This thing is now starting up. We're in the $15 range. It's getting closer. All it took was just showing a picture of Manoa. And this Morphemon is going up. I'm sorry, guys. There is no way that this isn't fate. Europe side looking like €7.20, €10. No real crazy shenanigans right now, which is good. Max cap is 25, but that's good to see. Morpha's not going anywhere on the market, on card market. Dorumon is skyrocketing, boys and girls. We are now $6 a pop for this rare. Guys, if you have this sitting in your binder, list them. Make your cash. Make your money. I'm telling you this right now. Europe side looking like €1 to €2 to 9s. Koji here. We're at $50, $60. Yeah, people got in the hype. just by that reveal, and this was inevitable. I knew this was going to happen, so this card is gone. Europe side looked like 45 euros. No one bought it, but there was only one listing. Apocalypse Special Edition Alternate Art now down into the hundreds. Nobody's paying... People are paying less than $100 for this card. No surprise there. Usually, Chase Secret stuff usually holds. Even it... I mean, look at the Omni from BT-1. That was the first one. I get that's why it's holding more value, but this Apocalypse should hold something. Apocalypse Alternate Arts, looking like $8.22. Oof, how the mighty has fallen. Europe side looking like 95 euros, 100 euros. Nobody's buying them on the Europe side. I am sorry, guys. Let's see what the alties. 15s, 17s. Yeah. Apocalypse fans, I'm sorry. You only got so many more days. Bloom Lord starting to pander up. We're now seeing sales in $9 range very comfortably. 6s as well, just overboard. But holy cow, $7, crazy. Europe side looking like €5.50, €7. Oof. Double Typhoon Advanced Deck. We're at $47. Do not buy this. Do not pay this. This is ridiculous. Nope. 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 No. We don't pay that. Europe side looking like €32, €34. Do not pay that. War Mumsymon and pre-release stamp. We're sitting at $8 a pop. Crazy. You know, this card did sell at like $20 at one point. If I remember correctly, on release. Yeah, there was a few listings at $20 and they sold, and then nobody bought it at that price. Yeah, we're going to have to see. This probably could spike back up once we get next set, but that's going to take till next set. Europe side looking like €3, €4, and people are starting to buy it at the €5.36 range. Cool. Agunimon second anniversary Frontier card. This card is climbing, guys. $10 a pop. No surprise there. This was going to just happen once we get to closer and closer. This is the promo that fixes the issue when digivolving this Digimon into an ancient Greymon in your hand, reduce the Digivolution cost by 2. This Digimon can digivolve into an ancient Greymon in your hand for memory cost 2, ignoring its Digivolution requirements. It does not delete this Digimon at the end of turn. So, you know, there is combinations that you can do to make your new Ancient Greymon even freer. So, you know, this Agunimon going in is just going to help. Europe side, looking like €1.45. Yeah, a lot cheaper than us. Pick them up, guys. This is real cash money. Imperial Dramon, the Digimon Illustration Competition Pack. You know what? We're sitting at buyout status. 5 listings left. Crazy. We're at 15 cap. And we're at 7s just low end. Oof. Europe side, nothing. I don't think they got any. Bergermon pre-release stamp. Climbing up, boys and girls. We're now touching $7 and on buyout. Oof. Europe side looking like €3, €4. Rika. Alternate Art Digital Hazard EX02. $18 and going down. This is probably a ticking time bomb. Fresh warning. Be ready when the movie set drops, because one of the movies was freaking about this girl. So Rika was the main focal point of one of the Tamer movies. That means we should be getting something Tsukuyamon related in the set. There's not many things they have shown off for Yellow yet, besides a, you know who I'm gonna say. Right. They gave Shine Greymon a full line for the movie in pure yellow, so Rika should probably have that with her combination of Tsukuyamon. Because there's no way you do a movie set that's strictly all about her and you don't have her line in it. So just be ready for this thing to go. Europe side, 16, 17, €20, and it's starting to show some climb up. Emperor Greymon regional participation gone. Last sold at 9s. Oof. Europe side looking like €6 to €12 and climbing. Aldermon 2023 regional participation. Next adventure, $9 and holding. Not even holding. One $9. Buy that out and it's 15 to go to 20. Oof. Europe side looking like €4, €6, 10s. Karamon's Climate, boys and girls. This is a mandatory staple, so if you do not have this, you should get this. There is the alternate arts and stuff like that, but they are more expensive than this. So get the low rarity, get it in your hands. Europe side, €1, €2. Yeah, you pick these up now. Storabi alternate art shooting up, boys and girls. We are at 12s to 20s. Someone comes in here and clears out these 13s and 10s, and boom, we're at $20, close to 30. Europe side looking like €4, €6. Yeah, Europe, you're kind of decent. Lilithmon alternate art been climbing since the holidays of the, Demon Lords. But holy cow, 27s, 34s. Oof. I'm not happy. Europe side looking like €17, €18, €24. Sakuyamon Alternate Art Digital Hazard EXO2. So coming down, I expect this is probably going to get replaced in the deck because we have the new Maid Mode Ace. We have, Maid Mode. We have all these other versions and Kazuhamon. So there's plenty of options. So it's weird thing. I don't know what's going to happen, but I expect this to come down more and more because this is probably one of the cards that get replaced. So if it does something better, you expect this to go. Europe side looking like 14 to 16. Yeah, Sakuyamon. But all in all, that is the Market Watch, boys and girls. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.